All righty, Steiny and Guru, joined by Willard and Dibs. It's the crossover on 95.7 The Game. Dibs getting settled in here, looking sharp. What's up, what's up, Mark? How you doing?
Yo,
my guy Willard carried this from the old studio.
Wait a minute.
You're jealous now.
Yeah.
I got a new golf bag.
What's the problem?
Look at.
No,
I told you this one gonna go over.
It's just
well.
a bag.
Yeah.
It's just a chill bag. It's not like it's nothing fancy.
Wow. But it's fancy to me, Willard. It's fancy to me.
Your boy's cleaning out his closet, number one. And number two,
Appreciate
shout out
you,
Eminem.
your boy's starting to get to that point. I think this happens in every person's life. You know, when you're a parent, you're always providing stuff for your kids, and then they grow up to a certain point where it starts going in the other direction. Well, young man is a high school golfer, and he works at a golf course, and he's starting to get stuff.
Wow.
And so he came to me
Swag.
and said, Dad, do you want my old bag? Because I'm styled now. And I'm like, his bag is better than mine. So I said, yes, I'll take your old bag. And then I put it out to Goo and I actually had two. I had two. Bonte never even responded.
Well, you know,
so that one got put on the street corner. I gave you the better one.
Yeah.
I gave you the better one of the two.
Nice.
So, so
Good.
Goo's all set up. One by one. He's going to be a golfer.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's a good bag. It's clearly a good bag. Now, Goo, do you know the difference between a carrying bag and a non-carrying bag?
The carrying bag is what I had where it stands up. You can sit it upright.
It's one of those.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
What's the use of the non-one that you couldn't do?
Well, there's
like
a cart bag, and you have it where there's no strap, and you can just put it on the cart. And if you're older, or if you are never going to carry, then you don't need the one with the straps or the stand.
You guys.
You just put it on the cart, you put it on the pull cart, and you're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I learn something every day.
You
should walk.
You're still young enough for
Okay.
this.
I didn't know.
Although he shouldn't, take a.
Because I'm riding a scooter here
Push
every
cart.
day, Dibs.
Take
I
a
got the
push
scooter
cart.
I'm riding.
Yeah, and I do want to say on behalf of Evan and everyone,
No doubt.
if you're gonna do the scooter, and I saw Sam Lubman 2 days ago, he was going that way. I was going this way.
Helmet or no helmet? Because I ain't having one.
No helmet.
We got to
wear a helmet.
All right, no doubt.
Do you know the name Barry Tompkins?
Yeah,
I do.
Okay.
the great sports channel and
Yes.
okay.
I know Barry from way back. He's actually one of my mentors, and
He's great.
His son Ryan, who's probably like 30 something now, he had an accident on a skateboard when he was 18, and he didn't have a helmet, and he fell, and he hit his head.
Oh man!
And he sustained an injury.
Oh man!
And so
there's no game out there, man.
Anytime now, Goo, I see a kid, I see a teenager, I see a grown-up going on a scooter, a skateboard, a bike, a moped, a whatever with no helmet, and it makes me sad.
All right, I got you.
And I don't mean
Snotty was saying it the other day.
I don't mean to put Barry's business out there, and I'm sorry, Barry, if you're listening, or Joan, who I know both
And
of them
Evan
very
shared
well.
this story. I'll never forget, and I just keep out here playing.
Dude,
and those things are going fast, man. I'm moving.
Yeah,
As we transition to Brock Purdy
go ahead,
and his concussion, head trauma can be one and done.
Oh wow.
One and done.
Yeah, well said.
And, I'm in a collared shirt and slacks coming off a funeral. And shout out to Juan Washington from
Rest in
East
peace.
Oakland. He was original Castlemont. He's an OG. And, he didn't have a head injury, but he had 10 years of a stroke and, diabetes
It's
and head
serious out
trauma.
here, man.
And, it's serious, Goo. And, you're in your 50s, and Steiny is deep in his 50s, and I'm getting close to that. And, Mark, you're knocking on the door, and you can laugh because you're the youngest one in the room, but
I'm laughing at the way you characterize Steiny.
Well,
deep in his 50s.
I did.
Deep.
Oh, I didn't even catch
That
that.
was deep.
He look at that hair, boy.
I mean,
he looking good.
I know
saw him
how old he
laughing.
is because he's as old
I
as
know.
my
As
second
do I.
brother,
As do I.
and I have a brother in his 60s, and I think about like you,
Yeah.
and I saw Sam Lubman, and he's
That's what.
and he's 30 whatever, and he has no idea, he has no clue about like age and getting old and dying, and I'm fresh off DeJuan's funeral at the Baptist Church in 85th and International, and you look around and it's like, man, it's real.
My
right?
buddy,
it's real.
I got to just get this off my chest.
I'm
Every
sorry.
time I rub it in my boy's face that I'm going to hoop, They say your bones don't heal like they used to.
Yeah.
Keep going out there and playing with these youngsters. Like they say this. I'm like, why are you being so mean and down?
I told you, no, it's not that. It's just a matter of what you want to prioritize. For me, it was one time. It was one time where I got hurt doing pickup hoop. And
you're done.
Well, my buddy was an orthopedic surgeon, and I was telling him the story, and he looked at me, and it made me feel stupid, honestly. And this is just for me. But he looked at me, and he goes, we're sitting in his 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Beach real estate. And he's like, yeah, my office is just a line of people like you still playing hoop.
Right. My house in Tahoe was built by people like you.
Exactly. And that was all I needed to hear. And I played by myself.
I'm laughing, I'm not.
I play by myself. I'll shoot around with my kids. That's it. The
Snotty,
guy,
I might have an announcement.
the guy who runs CYO where I live is going to be coaching my kid here this winter. We go out and play, just me and him and our kids. We're talking. Right, we went and play a little 2-on-2 with the kids. They're 9 years old. But we're talking about the fall and the winter and how it's all going to work. And he's like, I'm going to do this summer. I'm going to run this clinic. And then we're going to do this in November. It's going to be great, blah, blah, blah. 3 days later, I go for a late-night grocery trip, right? That's when,
Don't say it.
What happened?
He's rolling through the produce aisle on one of those little scooters with his right leg in a cast up to his thigh. What the hell happened to you? I just played ball with you 4 days ago.
Steiny describes all the way up to the inner thigh.
Achilles gone. I mean, Papa Doodle Doo. And he's like, we're supposed to go to Italy next week. And this thing doesn't work on cobblestone.
Oh, boy.
It's just like, I get it. I get it. Believe me.
I'm serious. I'm going to use this golf bag. I think it's...
You know how, Goo, like I'll say something and you'll say, you don't know that. Okay. You either retire or you will get hurt. I know that. You will not play basketball for much longer without getting hurt.
Jim Barnett?
And that's and I know what Jim Barnett. I know.
Let me also say, bro,
I got him on my phone.
You're gonna get hurt.
Let me say
I
this,
hate to say it.
If this is this is your meditation, don't stop. It wasn't worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather now go play golf or whatever.
But running full court with my sons
if that's
as adolescents, if we're running the 3-man.
Dude, if this is your meditation, give it up and try meditation. No one's ever blown out their Achilles meditating.
That's true.
It's not the same.
That's true.
The Dalai Lama did not go on the protocol because, oh my God, I meditated so hard, I got a concussion.
All, you don't know the Dalai Lama.
Yes, I do.
And secondly,
son of the Lama.
Hey, meditation is different for everybody. I don't like sitting still.
You know what that is, right?
It's a meditation sensation.
It's
not. I don't want to sit on a park bench with my eyes closed for 15 minutes. My mind starts going crazy and bouncing around in there. It's just not for me. For me, golf by myself, go for a run.
Serenity.
Whatever, that's my meditation. Don't let us take your joy.
No. Let me be clear.
You are also going to get hurt.
Let me be clear.
Wow.
No, but I mean,
at your age,
to some people, it's worth it.
No.
I mean, it's worth it. Like they have.
Am I defying age?
No.
Because that's how I feel when I don't get hurt.
I want to read it. There are 60-year-old and older leagues.
I know a couple.
65 and older leagues. And if you want to play against those guys, go ahead. You should. I might even if I under different circumstances. But
you never would.
You don't play like that. You've acknowledged.
Oh no, I'm going all out.
You're gonna get hurt.
Clear out.
Yeah. You're gonna get hurt.
Pops. Yeah.
So you're playing with 28-year-olds.
You're gonna get hurt. My son, 2019.
Right. And you're driving. You're driving the hoop.
You'll be hurt by the end of the year.
You're not going inside the 3-point line. Are you crazy? You know what happens in there?
He's gonna get hurt.
He's 6'5". He needs to eat.
And some of these rebounds, like they don't even know I'm smiling, Steiny, because I'm like, if somebody could saw how high I jumped on that rebound for my age, like that's a feeling, man. Until you get hurt.
I couldn't jump when I was 16, so it's all good here.
So Goo,
I wasn't going anywhere.
So Goo, you like that feeling of being the oldest guy at a bar?
No.
Oh, I don't mind that.
And you know what, Dibs? I don't think I mind it.
I don't mind that at all. I mean, I can't get hurt. I mean, I can't get hurt being the oldest guy in a bar.
I don't want to live my life like that. Do I belong? Like, some older dudes, you look younger than probably dudes 15 years younger than you.
Right, but they're still making fun of me. Just
Are
like,
they?
Just
Depends
like
on what bar.
Yeah, exactly. Why would they?
Well, what about the teenagers playing against you who don't think you're good enough anymore?
But I got and I'm not tooting my own horn.
Are you ruining games?
OG to me, they know when you're decrepit or you used to ball, and it's a respect like you still balling. You waved up and balling. Like, keep going.
Plus, you got old man strength.
Oh, there you
go.
So this,
I'm about to start crying.
Now
I'm going to get hurt Saturday.
And this is the freaking guy.
This is what's going to happen.
Now, I'm imagining this guy. I'm imagining me at 32 playing pickup basketball in a competitive environment. And here comes a guy who is trying to play in the game and at the same time cheat on the score.
Oh, man.
Ball up. It's 4-3.
5-4, right?
I play pickup basketball.
Tippy toes. That's cheating too, Willard.
Totally.
I'd play.
Totally.
I would play. I played pickup basketball with you once.
I got a picture. I know we'll switch to the Niners. He's 71 and he hoops. Looks like Barack Obama, and he was my inspiration. I got the picture on my phone. I said, dude, we got to get a picture. I want to be that guy if I could.
Yeah.
71,
no,
still
keep doing
running
it.
up and down.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah,
well, that's
listen to all the crap in this room.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you, it just not for me. But if that is your happy place. Good.
Shasky just texted me, said, bro, ball till they rip the jersey off.
Listen,
I think that's which way I'm going, but
you'll like this.
Ball till you fall.
You'll like this story. You like this story. So, actually, here, do the idea.
I love it.
Do the idea.
Yeah.
Do the legal, because the story's going to take us to 205.
It's quick.
You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app, Twitch, and YouTube. Powered by First NorCal Credit Union. Feel free all the time to just say, do it.
Do it.
Instead of me trying to weasel in there.
Do it.
All right, all you guys.
Here comes Mark.
John Wooden, be quick but don't hurry.
Yeah.
So when I got hurt, this guy on my team, he's telling me the story of when he got hurt, it was his knee, and he went to the doctor and they took the X-ray or MRI or whatever, and for a minute they put it up on the screen and he goes, "Oh, hold on, we must have the wrong one. This can't be yours. This looks like the knee of a much older man than you."
Jeez.
And he sat there looking at it, and they checked, and nope. Turns out it was him. His knee, he at age 40 had the knees of a 55 or 60-year-old because of all the trauma. And his answer was, "But hey, man, we love it, so who cares, right?" And I'm like, bye. Like, no, wow. I completely care. But if you're that guy, if that's you, where you're like, I'm totally willing to take the risk because this is my jam, dude, Shasky's right. Do not let anybody take your joy. Don't anybody take your joy.
Well, just know what you're looking at in terms of the possible negative effects.
Okay.
And this comes from a guy who is 55 with a 1-year-old. Yeah. And, the things that I have benefited from being a young, feeling person, having a baby, the joy of having a baby, a new relationship, all the joy that I get, suburbia, 2-car garage.
Euphoria.
And here's the downside. We have a golf group, and, the thread comes out, hey, Sunday tea time. And I respond quickly. I'm in. I'm golfing. And then the word comes in from on high, supper. Oh, you remember, we agreed that we were going to go to the petting zoo this Sunday. Mm-hmm. So to watch my 1-year-old feed celery stalks to a cow that I won't milk, nor will I eat, some random cow. So now you got to go back in the thread. It's like, well, turns out, guys,
oh man,
I'm out. So everything has the pros and it has the cons. So for you, the pro is I'm playing ball with my sons and, and you got that skirt and all the rest of it. But just know that the downside could be X, Y, or Z. It could be Doc Pandia in your future.
But look at Alan Stiles, our guy.
He's a kid. He's a baby.
But his stuff ripped. So I'm just saying he tore it. So
right.
Sounds like you're making an argument.
No, I'm saying if I'm still moving and I had the blowout, why I can't? It could happen at any time.
Right. But like the Warriors, you're getting older. And
Right.
it's more likely now that you'll get injured.
For me, it happened April 14th, 1999, Santa Fe High School. I was going to the hole down 8, and my lazy fat brother, Mikey 1.0 at the time, ball, because he wanted to shoot one of his 30-footers.
See?
And I said, no, bro. And so I went, skirt.
Wave
and
him off.
I waved him off. Dude, we're down 8 with like a minute to
We
go.
don't need you.
I'm trying to get me mine. Plant, ACL, fractured wrist, career over.
Okay, what
At
do you
30.
All right. So Lucas Alexander
Not
tore
50.
his too, way younger than me. If I haven't sustained any injuries, Willard, I feel like the basketball gods are saying, just keep riding.
Oh, gosh.
Like a nice old Cadillac.
Now you're scaring me.
Second only to
Now
the
you're
golf
scaring
gods
me.
in terms of power.
You might be right, but I wouldn't say that stuff out loud.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
I mean,
All
don't
right.
say
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff out
Brock
loud.
Purdy, huh?
Well, do you guys all see what happened in the last hour or so, right?
He went through the walkthrough.
He didn't go through a
was
walkthrough.
practice.
He practicing. He is practicing.
Wow, man.
Let me read directly from Matty Mayoko,
Okay.
NBC Sports Bay Area. Kyle Shanahan did say yesterday there was enough time for Brock Purdy to make his way through the return-to-play protocol. This video appears to suggest he is on pace to play.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
and I want him to
game.
play.
if he can
Brock
play,
Purdy,
Kyle will play.
present and full participation, open portion of practice today.
Well, if he plays, can we dismiss the notion that, his 2 interceptions were
no.
because he got
Absolutely not.
You know,
Absolutely.
No chance.
First of all, I'm talking to him, not you.
You missed a lot.
me?
You must have
I'm
been
talking
in
to
here.
Steiny, not to you, Mark, because Steiny
I'll
was
take a
saying,
walk.
Yeah.
no, sit tight. Steiny was basically saying, intimating, it was an intimation
I love you,
sensation
Dibs.
that his interceptions were because he got concussed.
I think that's a
Why is-
very
If he
strong
plays,
possibility.
you don't get to wave those
Why
off.
is he not allowed to have that? First of all, I'm not a doctor.
No, he
That's
can have
what
whatever
he said.
opinion he wants.
But what would this weekend have to do with that?
If he plays, if he clears protocol,
How hurt
then,
was he then,
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
What does that have to do with what someone's feeling or seeing in their head in that moment?
If you play, and I'm with
It's
Guru,
called a
No,
dissipation sensation.
Oh,
Dibs.
Willard, okay.
You
it
cannot.
was an interception sensation, and I know that doesn't work.
And you're welcome to have the opinion that it didn't.
Exactly. When
Although
he throws the
I would
ball-
argue that no one's allowed to have any opinion here until Brock tells you what he was feeling and seeing in that moment. But if he plays this Sunday, what the hell's that got to do with what his vision was like last Sunday?
Well, it's got to do with what some people are trying to say in terms of like couching the
he's-
interception as he was this or he was that.
We'll never know.
Mark,
No, exactly.
We'll never know.
wouldn't it be
Right,
tone deaf? Real quick, if he plays after, we know it's a concussion, that's out.
Tone deaf?
Just from the league, like, say the player from himself. If this happened Monday, how can you be like? I
Well,
thought we were at a spot where you know what, CTE is real. Just Brock, you had a concussion. It was Monday, not Sunday. Dibs, sit this one out.
Hold on.
And now he's practicing. I'm not
tone deaf. The tone is the NFL. You play through everything. Like we're not. What are we watching here? We're not watching. I hope everybody's under that impression, right? We're watching stuff that is horrible for their bodies at every minute of every single day. So the
Taking
protect
years
him,
off
it's
their
just
life.
like McCaffrey on Monday. The whole protect him from himself thing. I just don't think this really exists. This is a very black and white group when you talk about the way coaches look at this. Is he ready? Yes? Good. He's in. There's no half-stepping. And yes, the weird thing would be that no one else has done this year, and Brock would be doing it off of a Monday. So that is, I agree with you, very odd. But if all of the independent neurologists are thumbs up, and he practiced all week, so he's got the game plan, why the hell wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he play?
Steiny, what about a performance? If he does play, Willard, let's be real. Let's just say another subpar performance. Would we say he wasn't ready? He was groggy? He was foggy?
Can he pass protocol?
And
if he passes protocol, he's healthy.
This is a stunner.
If he doesn't pass protocol, he can't play, or that's the way it's supposed to be.
I'm stunned. I just knew,
Yeah, no, I
concussion, check.
But I mean,
Need a week off, check.
Yeah, we do know that when you have a concussion, you're more susceptible to a concussion in a shorter period of time than you are to a longer period of time.
But how many guys in the NFL have suffered concussions this year, and we have not?
That's what we were talking about in our debate.
Even hesitated when they get back out on the field. Like,
wow.
He
might play.
If he's cleared, he's cleared. I would be surprised if he's cleared, but that seems to be the tone of what people are starting to suggest today.
I guess what I don't understand, doctors, is why is he even being able to do whatever activities if they haven't determined when they're going to clear you? Shouldn't you get cleared before you even try to resume football activities?
Well, but
not get hit in the head,
but the football activities are part of what you need to clear. Like that is stage whatever it is, 3 or 4.
He's on stage 3, maybe stage 4.
Right.
It's a 5-stage process.
By the way, I would still bet, if you made me bet right now, that Sam Darnold will start on Sunday.
I said, wow.
Like that.
But hearing that, Steiny, I'm like, I don't know.
But we've watched Jimmy Garoppolo practiced and then didn't play.
With a concussion?
Yes. So you're saying you would bet Darnold gets to start.
Practicing does not mean he's ready to play. It means he's on the next hurdle. Then he needs to clear. We'll see how he feels tonight. But we have watched guys with concussions.
Yeah.
I think maybe Derek Carr. I'm trying to remember. There were a couple who've practiced but then didn't play.
All right.
So Uncle Looney here on the YouTube chat. Not a single player in protocol has been cleared this year.
Correct.
Within a week.
Correct.
All right.
The last person to do it was
Kenny Pickett.
Right. Last year. So I'm people are using that, and I get it, but it's like, okay, Purdy can play, and they'll just say, oh, that's the first time that's happened since week 9 last year. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just a coincidence it hasn't happened.
First guy to win his first 13 starts in the NFL.
All right, so I'm going to slow down then.
Who? Brock Purdy. I mean, it won't be his first, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
So, I don't know.
I took that news as, oh, boy, Darnold, you ain't.
He's probably out. You would think. Yes, you would think he was out. But it's allowed.
But like the other thing, like, do you think Purdy will play, Steiny? No, I don't. But if he's cleared, he'll play. And you know what?
Welcome to the NFL.
Kyle ain't going to change a thing.
But if he doesn't play, then why are we devoting first-team reps to Brock Purdy if he's, coming back? And I know that it was walkthrough yesterday, and I wonder what the rep count was today.
Yeah, we don't know that. He's just participating. He was there for the early open media portion where they were.
And I know that yesterday the only sessions or the only periods, as we call it, that he participated in were the walkthrough portion.
Correct.
But okay, if they're on step 3 now, and 3 is some kind of football activity at a practice, maybe they're seeing if he can pass step 3. If he can, he goes to 4. If not, Darnold will take the first team reps from that moment on.
Right. I think he's at stage 4 if he's out there at practice based on, the way I understand the protocol. And if you are thinking at all that he might not be able to play, then why wouldn't you give all the reps to Sam, a guy who hasn't had the first team reps all year?
Am I wrong to say real quick before we get out of here, this could be gamesmanship too for Cincinnati not to know who they're going to face?
Well, this is Mayoka's got a full article about it that just posted about 10 minutes ago. This suggests that he is already at stage 4, as you just said, Dib.
Exactly.
Stage 4. There's only 5 stages, and in 24 hours, apparently he has graduated through 3. And stage 4 includes team-related non-contact football activities, which would include throwing, which in this video he is doing.
Right. And
so
stage 5 is like team-related football activity. And then Saturday's a walkthrough, so he would have to get to stage 5 by tomorrow, which he's on track to do, in order to play on Sunday. Because on Saturday's just a walkthrough. So unless you want to make Saturday an actual practice, which they wouldn't do, he would have to get to stage 5 by tomorrow.
There is a scenario, according to this article, where he is cleared by tomorrow.
Well, you know what? I'm convinced Kyle Shanahan announced it, but he might have been at stage 3 already.
Oh, totally.
He didn't.
He didn't talk until
if they knew in the airplane, then that means the minute they landed, they test him and start the process. So they started the process Tuesday morning.
So they had Tuesday, which is
in the diamond lane, though. That's
right,
fast.
But no one talked, so no one knew. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He could have been at stage 2 or 3.
Man.
It looks like Steiny's leaving.
Yeah, right.
I got to go.
Just wrapped up all of his stuff.
All right, boys.
Yeah, but it is interesting. It definitely is. I think.
But you still would bet he's not playing.
No, now I'm changing. I'm betting he's going to play.
I will if
I'll walk that off. He's playing.
The percentage moved, but yes, I still think it's more likely Darnold.
I need tonight to sleep on it.
Yeah. All right.